Okay, let's be honest. Horror sequels usually suck. But Scream 2? This is the sequel that proved lightning can strike twice. While most horror follow-ups crash and burn, Scream 2 pulled off the impossible. It really elevated the game, gave us smarter kills, wilder chases, and meta commentary so sharp it could cut Ghostface's mask in half. Let's talk about why this might just be the greatest horror sequel ever made. Released just 1 year after the original, this movie just didn't keep the energy, it amped it up. Scream 2 is proof that sequels can be smarter, bolder, and even more self-aware than the first. Start with the opening scene. Forget the popcorn. Jada Pinkett Smith and Omar Epps turned that movie theater into a slaughterhouse. It's meta perfection, having fans watching a movie within a movie while the real killer strikes. Like, this is genius. Scream opened up with Drew Barrymore's now iconic phone call, but this right here, it takes the same energy and amps it up in front of a live audience. Craven and Williamson set the tone in this one. It's giving us meta, chaos, and carnage, all within the first 10 minutes. And let's talk about the chase scenes. If Scream 1 gave us tension, Scream 2 gave us adrenaline. The sequence with Gale and Dewey in the soundproof studio, the intensity unmatched, and the sound design was nerve-shattering. You could feel every footstep, every breath. You never knew where Ghostface could pop up next. Gale running through those tight walls, it's one of the best non-kill sequences in horror, period. And the sorority house chase scene with Cece, played by Sarah Michelle Gellar, it's like watching Buffy lose to Ghostface in a brutal game of cat and mouse. Pure 90s nostalgia. It wasn't just scary, it was beautifully staged terror. The cast was stacked. You've got Neve Campbell at her absolute best, Courtney Cox and David Arquette bringing back that chemistry, and the roster of newcomers, soon-to-be icons right at the height of their 90s power. And we have to talk about the smartest man in horror history, Joel the cameraman. The second he realized how dangerous things were getting, he's like, nope. And he saw the signs, he did the math, and he bounced. He's literally the first horror character to ever have common sense and live to tell about it. But then there's Randy, and Randy's death hurt, like deep down, nerd horror pain. The movie broke its own rules. He was the meta guy, fan favorite, the one who knew the tropes. The fact that even he wasn't safe, that's what made it brutal. You can feel the loss, not just in the story, but in the tone. Everything after this moment feels heavier. It reminds us that in Scream 2, anyone can die. And behind the scenes was almost as dramatic as the movie itself. The original script for Scream 2 leaked online before filming even finished. Unheard of during this time. So Kevin Williamson had to rewrite huge chunks of the movie on the fly. Cast members didn't even know who the killers were until the end. Could you imagine it? You being a killer and not even knowing it? That's chaos. It gave the movie this raw, unpredictable energy that actually makes the performances even more intense. Okay, let's talk about that finale. Mickey's reveal, sure, it wasn't exactly shocking. The film student psycho angle saw it coming a mile away. Plus, he was missing out of majority of the movie. But then, Billy's mother. That's a twist that still hits. Laurie Metcalf, she absolutely owns this finale. Her performance is unhinged in the best way. Calm 1 second, murderous the next. This makes horror history. It ties back to the original, gives the story emotional weight, and closes the loop perfectly. Plus, that final fight with Sydney, it wasn't about fame or meta commentary. It was personal. So yeah, Scream 2 isn't just a great sequel. It's the blueprint for how to do one right. It respected the original, raised the stakes, and proved that slashers could be smart, scary, and self-aware. It balanced brains, blood, and brutal emotions. From the killer opening to the legendary chases to the jaw-dropping finale. It's a 10 out of 10 in horror filmmaking. Scream 2 just didn't survive the sequel curse. It slashed its way into horror history. Let us know down in the comments if you think there's another sequel that tops this one. If you're a Scream lover, drop your favorite Scream 2 moments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.